Buddhism is one of the most profound and transformative philosophies and religions in the world. Originating in ancient India, it has deeply influenced millions of people across the globe for over 2 millennia. With its emphasis on inner peace, wisdom, and compassion, Buddhism offers a unique path to understanding the nature of existence and transcending suffering. Let's dive deeper into 10 essential facts about Buddhism that will give you a richer perspective on its teachings and practices. 1. The founder of Buddhism, Siddhartha Gautama. The story of Buddhism begins with Siddhartha Gautama. Born in what is now Nepal around 12,500 years ago, Siddhartha was born into a royal family and led a life of luxury, shielded from the harsh realities of the world. However, when he ventured outside the palace, he encountered old age, sickness, and death. These experiences deeply disturbed him, and he left behind his life of comfort to seek a solution to the suffering he saw. After years of intense meditation and self-discovery, Siddhartha reached enlightenment and became known as the Buddha, meaning the awakened one. His teachings form the foundation of Buddhism. 2. The Four Noble Truths. Understanding suffering. At the heart of Buddhist philosophy lies the Four Noble Truths. 1. Suffering exists, dukkha. This truth acknowledges that suffering is an inherent part of human existence. 1. It can take many forms: physical pain, emotional distress, dissatisfaction, and even existential unease. 2. The cause of suffering, samudaya. According to Buddhism, suffering arises from desire or attachment, tanha. 2. Our cravings for pleasure, material possessions, and even the desire for life itself create endless cycles of dissatisfaction. 3. The end of suffering, Nirodha. The good news is that suffering can be overcome. 3. By relinquishing attachments and desires, we can experience freedom from suffering. 4. The path to end suffering, Magga. This path is known as the Noble Eightfold Path, a set of ethical and mental practices that guide individuals toward enlightenment. 3. The Noble Eightfold Path. The way to enlightenment, the Noble Eightfold Path, is central to Buddhist practice. It provides a clear blueprint for how to live a life that leads to the cessation of suffering and the realization of Nirvana. The Eightfold Path is divided into 3 core elements: wisdom, prajna, ethical conduct, sila, and mental discipline, samadhi. 1. Right view. Understanding the nature of reality and the truth of the Four Noble Truths. 2. Right intention. Cultivating thoughts of kindness, compassion, and renunciation. 3. Right speech. Speaking truthfully, kindly, and avoiding harmful words. 4. Right action. Acting ethically, not harming others, and practicing nonviolence. 5. Right livelihood. Earning a living in ways that do not cause harm. 6. Right effort. Cultivating positive states of mind, avoiding negative ones. 7. Right mindfulness. Developing awareness of thoughts, feelings, and sensations, and being present in the moment. 8. Right concentration. Practicing meditation to develop mental focus and clarity. 4. Buddhism is a philosophy, not just a religion. While many people think of Buddhism as a religion, it is also a profound philosophy of life. Buddhism does not focus on worshiping a god, but rather on understanding the nature of existence and overcoming suffering. It offers a way of life based on mindfulness, ethical conduct, and wisdom. Unlike many religions, Buddhism encourages individuals to explore the teachings, practice meditation, and directly experience the truth for themselves, rather than relying on dogma or external authority. 5. Karma and rebirth, the cycle of cause and effect. In Buddhism, karma refers to the law of cause and effect, where every action, word, and thought has consequences. Positive actions create good karma, leading to favorable outcomes, while negative actions result in bad karma, which can bring suffering. The belief in karma is closely tied to the concept of rebirth, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Buddhists believe that this cycle, called samsara, continues until one achieves enlightenment. The actions we take in this life influence the circumstances of our future lives. 6. Nirvana, the ultimate goal of Buddhism. The ultimate aim of Buddhism is to achieve nirvana, a state of complete liberation from suffering, desire, and ignorance. Nirvana is often described as the extinguishing of the flames of attachment and craving. In Nirvana, there is no longer any distinction between self and others, and one experiences true peace and freedom. This state transcends all worldly experiences and is beyond human description, but it is considered the ultimate goal of Buddhist practice. 7. Meditation, the key to mindfulness and insight. Meditation plays a crucial role in Buddhism. It is a practice that helps individuals develop mindfulness, concentration, and insight into the nature of existence. Through meditation, Buddhists cultivate a deep understanding of impermanence, selflessness, and the interconnectedness of all things. Some common forms of meditation include vipassana, insight meditation, where practitioners observe their thoughts and sensations to gain deep awareness, and samatha, calming meditation, which focuses on concentration and tranquility. Meditation is seen as a vital tool in breaking free from the cycle of suffering and moving towards enlightenment. 8. Different branches of Buddhism. Buddhism is not a monolithic tradition. It has evolved into three main branches. 1. Theravada Buddhism, known as the teaching of the elders. Theravada is considered the oldest and most orthodox form of Buddhism. 1. It focuses on the original teachings of the Buddha and aims for individual enlightenment through meditation and ethical practice. 2. Mahayana Buddhism. This branch emphasizes compassion and the bodhisattva ideal, where enlightened beings delay their own nirvana to help others achieve enlightenment. 2. Mahayana includes various schools, including Zen and Pure Land Buddhism. 3. Vajrayana Buddhism. Often associated with Tibetan Buddhism, Vajrayana incorporates esoteric practices, including mantras, rituals, and meditation techniques, to rapidly achieve enlightenment. 9. Buddhism's global reach. With over 500 million followers worldwide, Buddhism is the fourth largest religion. It is practiced primarily in countries like Thailand, Japan, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Cambodia, China, and Tibet. In recent years, Buddhism has also gained popularity in Western countries, with many people adopting Buddhist meditation practices to enhance their spiritual and mental well-being. 10. Buddhist monks, pillars of the community. Monks and nuns play an essential role in Buddhist communities. They dedicate their lives to studying Buddhist teachings, meditation, and helping others. Monks often live in monasteries, following strict codes of conduct that include celibacy, renunciation of worldly possessions, and a life devoted to spiritual practice. They act as teachers and spiritual guides for lay Buddhists, leading by example in their pursuit of enlightenment. Buddhism is not only a path to spiritual enlightenment, but also a rich philosophical tradition that teaches us how to live harmoniously, with wisdom and compassion, in a world full of suffering. Whether through meditation, ethical conduct, or understanding the nature of reality, the principles of Buddhism offer timeless wisdom for overcoming the challenges of life. By exploring the life and teachings of the Buddha and following the path he laid out, anyone can find a way to cultivate peace and happiness within themselves.